it, pop shit. 12 can't stop shit.
Yeah. Don't never ask me who I choose. Cause I'ma always choose Allah, nigga. That's what I'm on, nigga. Shit, pop shit forever, nigga.
Our religion teaches us to be intelligent, be peaceful, be courteous, obey the law, respect everyone. But if someone puts his hand on you, send him to the cemetery.
What's up, snipers? 2 days ago, I have made this post. We have been ranging most of the day, but in 10 minutes, equities tend to sell off. Made this before the market closed. With that being said, I'm not getting in, but I have been noticing Trump taco. A lot of people have been calling Trump card, underestimating him like he didn't come for the lead of ISIS in 2021, Abu Bakr. The 2-week delay is a throw off. We really got to pay attention. This is the art of war. Now, big chance we attacked Iran this weekend. They really been sleeping on this man. By the way, this isn't politics. I don't care about politics. I'm strictly saying this for market purposes. Expect the market to get rattled leading into Monday. Pay attention to price action the last 20 minutes and watch for big money. Press Secretary Leavitt said on Thursday, quoting Trump, based on the fact that there's a substantial chance of negotiations that may or may not take place with Iran in the near future, I will make my decision whether or not to go within the next 2 weeks. Also, I seen a $10.4 million print for Friday. Someone puts. You can see it on Cheddar Flow. We'll go to it. And I just seen that probably like hour, 2 hours ago. I posted it in the Patreon. If you're not in the Patreon, join. Wall Street look like us now. Trap. So yeah, Sun Tzu, if he is taking his ease, give him no rest. Attack him where he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When settled, make them move. When the enemy is at ease, be able to weary him. When well fed, to starve him. When at rest, to make him move. We have foot soldiers right there on the ground. That was just a thumbnail. So we'll post contract after market close, find your own expiration. This is an IWM 200 put that we posted. So if you not subscribe. Make sure you put your notification bells on so you do not miss out.
From the White House after those unprecedented strikes against Iran's nuclear enrichment sites, 3 in all in Isfahan, Fordo, and Natanz. And you mentioned the 6 bunker-busting bombs, Sean, that the president told you about. That means 3 B-2 bombers were involved in the strikes tonight because each B-2 bomber can only carry 2 of those 15-ton bunker-busting bombs. So that means 3 B-2 bombers were involved. And as we heard from Jennifer's reporting, it's likely deception was involved. Everyone woke up this morning to chatter about these 6 B-2 bombers flying west over the Pacific, refueling over Hawaii at about 11 p.m. But it's clear now that those were decoys and that another flight of B-2s flew east, likely 3 of them. When you said 6 bunker-busting bombs were dropped, that flight that went east went to the target and annihilated Fordo, as we're hearing, likely destroying Iran's nuclear enrichment program. As you mentioned, for 11 years, President Trump has made clear that Iran will not have a nuclear weapon. That was his red line, and tonight he enforced it. You mentioned the 30 Tomahawks fired from some.
Now, let's get straight into it. All right, snipers, let's get straight into the video. Yes. So, what I'm looking at now, I posted in the Patreon. Again, if you're not in there, go join. Probably around 7 o'clock. I had posted we will, because I seen us drop down. I didn't expect the market to just drop like crazy. I was expect us to work there overnight. So we basically went to retest that 6,000 level again. And we hit about 6,007, and we have rejected so far. Right now we're at 5,994 and 0.75. What I will be looking for tonight is for us to break below that 5,987 level. Once you break below that, I'm looking at 5,959 again. If we close about that 5,9, if we close around that 5,959 level, 5,960, 5,960 level, there's a good chance that this inverse cup and handle that is right here could play out, sending us down. The level that I'll be looking for ultimately, if we get to that 5,960 level, I'll be looking for 5,930. 5,930 is the level that I'm looking for. Break below 5,930, we're looking at that 5,893 level. Ultimately, we had the retest already. So on the shorter time frames, it's showing me. Let's see how it will look. On the short time frames, 10 is crossing down the 5 day. We're looking good. 5,987 is the level to take out. So we'll be looking for a break below that, a retest showing that 5,987 now is now the resistance, and then we'll go ahead see that 5,960 level. We take that 5,960 level out, we will be looking at 5,930 level. So that 5,960 level. So SPY. Let's go to SPY levels. SPY levels. So for SPY, what we will be looking for is I'll be looking for that 592.65 area. I'll be looking for us to take that out. 592.65 has to get taken out. Then we got 590. Once we take 590 out, that's when it gets better. We could bounce at 589.30. Remember that level, 589.30 is a level we could bounce. We take out 589.30, we got 585.45. Then we got that 583 to 582 that we have to watch. We could bounce there. If we lose that, then I will be looking for 576 and then 570. Remember those levels. Play it back. So basically, I was saying also in the Patreon that Bitcoin, I said that I believe Bitcoin hit its peak, 110,000. In the Patreon, I had said that I believe 109,000 would be a retest. And we didn't. We actually came up to about 106,000. Rejected, fell under our trend line, fell under our resistance, rejected. And then we consolidated. This is from the news, right? We was consolidating. We broke up. People was thinking we was unfazed, then we broke down. Now look, we pulled back, and now we're at $100,000. 100,000. We broke below that for the first time, and I believe the first time in a month we broke under 100K on Bitcoin. So ultimately on Bitcoin, what I believe is going on right now is believe we're in the ABC correction. Well, it is confirmed, I believe. I could be wrong. So basically what I posted on Friday, when I posted this, we were still about here at 106,000, around there, 105. So what I was looking for, we had the sell down, was the A. Then I believed we was going to come back up, retest that 105,000, about 106,000, which we did. And we rejected right here. I thought we would come up but I thought we would come back up and retest it. We could again come up, retest it. We fell below, so the A is confirmed. The B, um, either is confirmed or we could still go back up and possibly to this 105 K level before we reject. And ultimately, I'm looking for us to take out 98,000, and then where I see Bitcoin going is that 93,670 level. That's where I see Bitcoin going, and we could even bounce around that 95,000, about 96,000. We could bounce anywhere from 96 to 93, 700,000. So I believe the market also, like I've posted in Patreon as well. A lot of money flowing out of Bitcoin. Bitcoin ultimately is the leader from what I've seen and what I interpret. Uh, the market follows Bitcoin in a way. So what I'm actually looking for is for us to do what Bitcoin do. We're probably right. We started futures not too bad down. Then we went up. We had a nice engulfing candle before we started selling off a little bit. We didn't completely sell off yet, but I believe we followed Bitcoin because that's where all the money goes. All the money's going to Bitcoin lately. A lot of flow has been coming out of equities, bonds, and stuff, and going into Bitcoin. Gold is heavily like it's the gold is like the United States baby. Like that's heavily watched, carefully watched. It's not enough freedom with gold and stuff. Bonds is heavily politicians are heavily into the bonds. The cash is inflating. Real estate is liquid. Bitcoin's portable, trustless, and global. So that was my reason. That's what I put in the Patreon. But there's a bigger breakdown than that. Long story short, I believe we will follow Bitcoin, and we also are in that ABC pattern. So what I'll be looking for the S&P 500 is for us to come down to that about 5,890 level, probably bounce there, retest that 5,905 level, reject there before falling to about the 50-day moving average, which is the mid, that's the medium range for that's going to tell us on a medium term, like medium trend, not long term, not short term, but medium, where buyers and sellers who is really in control. We got to take out this 20, which looks like we are going to take it out. The 25,957 look like we take out the 20, the 50 will become the magnet, and the 100 is right there with the 50. So I believe we go down to that 5,769 level on the SPX, dropping us lower. So ultimately, what I'm looking for is the pullback to happen. This could be the catalyst to cause the volatility, because I believe that doesn't move the market. News doesn't move the market. It gives it volume. It helps build liquidity. It gives the volatility. At the end of the day, I'm price action. I'm a sniper. I'm charting. So we are in IWM, like I said. Right now, I wouldn't hold really anything that's bullish at the moment. I would sit on the sidelines or get ready to play puts on Tesla. I'm looking for Tesla. If it breaks under that 309 level again, it's most likely going to take out the 301 level, and we could see 273 again on Tesla, losing 273. We'll see 261 bouncing off 261, possibly rejecting off 273 because a retest won't go straight down before pulling back and seeing that level down here again at 233 on Tesla. Apple doesn't look too hot right now. If it loses 197, we got that 193.84 level. Losing that level could give us that 171 on Apple. There's really not that much liquidity. We lose 190, we got 181 on Apple. 214, above 214 on Apple, you want to not be chasing puts. We're not straight getting the puts. I'm leaning put heavy. I'm short-term bearish. About 360 on Tesla, though, would change my mind. Otherwise, for that stock, about 215 on Apple, leave it alone. On Meta hasn't been really moving. It's been consolidating like most stocks. Consolidating is just like we look for patterns, like the inverse cup and handle. It's snatching liquidity. Is starting the left handle, then it starts the body, the cup, which is all the liquidity that is circling. The right handle grabs the liquidity, and then we fall down. This is an inverse cup and handle.
The inverted cup and handle pattern consists of two parts, the cup and the handle. The cup forms after a bullish advance, followed by a period of consolidation, after which the bears take over from the bulls gradually. It looks like a flipped over bowl with a round bottom. Volume should decrease towards the middle of the pattern and rise again towards the end of it. The handle forms a trading range, in the form of a pennant or a flag pattern, on the right-hand side of the cup and is accompanied with low volumes. The handle has to be smaller than the cup. It should not drop into the upper half of the cup and should stay in the lower third. The handle is the last bullish push, and when it fails, we expect the market to fall. Take a short entry when price breaks below the handle or below the support line. Volume should rise during breakdown. Place the stop loss above the handle of the pattern. Set the target equal to the height of the cup from the bottom to the top of the cup. Cups that have longer and more U-shaped top give a better signal. Avoid the cups with a sharp V-shaped top. The inverted cup.
So that is an inverted cup and handle. If we go to SPY, let me show y'all something real quick. If we go on SPY, we have the let me try to hide it for some of you guys' eyes. The left handle is right here. I want you guys to try to make it out. Left handle is right here. Remember what I just showed y'all, what an inverted cup and handle is. Inverted. The left handle is just like this right handle. Now go back. Now you see it. Left handle right here. Cup right here. Coming down to that 200 at 579.87. Bouncing off of that, possibly coming back up before rejecting. And if we lose that 575 level, it could get nasty on the short term. Ultimately, what I'm looking for is a pullback to the 575 level for now. That's the target, 575 for SPY. For tomorrow or Tuesday, by Tuesday, what I'm looking for is us to take out these levels. 590 is a level that I'm looking for us to take out. 590. Once we take out 590, we have that 588 level that I will also be watching. The exact number I have is 589.30 is what I'm looking for. We take out that 589.30 level, we have 585. So on SPY, I'm looking for anything under 590 to 585, possibly bouncing off of 583.25. We should get there Monday, Tuesday. Let's see. Right now, we are currently, I believe we currently dropped $2. We're at 592 right now at the moment. Let me do some of y'all babies. Eli Lilly. On Eli Lilly, declining 5-day moving average. That 5-day might cross down that 10. Eli Lilly has to hold 747. If it loses 747, it should go to 714.80. Below 715.80, you want to just keep an eye out on that 700 level, potentially looking for a bounce around 690 level. If it breaks under that, you got 668, 65. And you don't want to be really in it under that. Cross strike, I believe I've seen. Cross strike looks okay. It has to hold that 20-day below the 471.75. Though it could turn around quick. We want to see it hold that 471 level. If not, we could be looking at 450 to 50 on crowd strike. Palantir. Palantir is looking okay. 137.30. If it loses that 136 level, we have 130 or 129.25 level. We lose that, we see 125 on Palantir. After 125, I have 121.30 and I have 120.35. You lose that, you got 108 on Palantir. We in position right now, ready to strike. Stay sharp. Stay sharp. That's all I can say. Study, study, study. Don't chase. Don't rush the process at all. Study, study. Get your charting up. Stay focused. Stay patient. Think with a clear mind. Think with clarity. And be great. You are great. Tap into your full potential. Have a blessed night.